Hello everyone, it's Shaman Gabriel. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to this channel. So I wanted to bring you this video to keep it simple, keep it straightforward. I'm tired of speaking in riddles. I'm tired of not saying what it is. So the mushrooms, psilocybin, the active ingredient inside the mushrooms, the things that we are studying and we don't fully understand and we won't fully comprehend until we open our minds to the possibility of what it actually is beyond our comprehension of the ego. We must get ourselves out of the way to fully experience what it is. And some of us have worked with mushrooms before, and we think we know what ego death is, and we think we know the feeling of getting out of our own way. But really, when it comes down to it, we must kill ourselves, every aspect of ourselves, every idea of ourselves, everything that we wish to be, everything that society and this whole cultural programming cornered us into. We must be willing and ready to dissolve all of that. And if you ever get to that point and you approach this medicine from the place of there's no other option, from the place of if this doesn't work for me, then there is no other option for me, then you may never catch a glimpse of what it is, because it requires a respect, it requires a deep foundation, it requires an awareness, it requires work to be done. And that work to be done is your ability to detach from everything that you thought was important, everything you thought was you, everything that has programmed you to be a certain way, a certain being, the part of you that thinks you are you. All of this has to be willing and ready to be deconditioned. And if you can do that, you may just see that the mushrooms are them. The mushrooms are the alien technology. The mushrooms are the connection in our source to connect deeply with something outside of ourselves. I won't put a name on what that something is, because for me personally, it seems as if it's interdimensional. And the breakdown of the psilocybin into our body creates this channel, this activation. If one is aware, if one is fine-tuned, if one is willing, and if they have integrity, and if they have a good heart, then this thing may evoke itself. And this thing is the voice. It's a voice that is deep inside, that is not your own voice, and it speaks to you in whatever language you are, and it connects all of us together. In the beginning, the mushroom was here. In the end, the mushroom will be here. It will eat all the plants, all the animals, even ourselves. So if you want to make contact, you must be willing to dissolve yourself and become one with the mushroom. And for those in different dogmatic beliefs, you may feel and may have been programmed to feel, oh my God, this is demon. This is the devil. This is something outside of ourselves that keeps us from experiencing the authentic truth. The mushroom is the source of all of it. The religions as we know it, Christianity as we know it, all these dogmas as we know it comes from the mushroom. And what the mushroom wants is for you to release all dogmas. Everything you think you know. It wants you to be a clean vessel. And once you are finally a clean vessel, it may just show itself. And it may show you who you are first, because you have to get through all the darkness, all the shit, everything that you have been hiding from yourself. You have to stop hiding. You have to stop putting yourself in a position to not experience the true wholeness of what you are. And that's why when some people are like, oh yeah, mushrooms, I've been there and done that, I did that in high school. Man, you don't know shit. You don't know anything about what this is. This is beyond our comprehension. Scientists, doctors, it's beyond the programming. It's It's superior intelligence. Some of you guys may know what I'm talking about, but when you eat the mushroom, you'll see that it eats you. As soon as you eat it and it enters you, it knows everything about you. It knows all your darkness, everything you love, everything you fear, everything that you want to experience in this lifetime, and everything that you have experienced in other lifetimes. It knows who you are down to your soul. And it takes a very special kind of person to catch the awareness of that and to want to approach that and to feel that there is something very powerful, magnetic, spiritual, and essential about this connection. Guys, that's why I'm bringing you this video, because I just want to let you know that the mushroom is alien technology. And we can keep waiting for governments to tell us what everything is, and we can keep leaving everything up to a middleman, but the mushroom wants freedom. They want us to have freedom. They want us to know ourselves. They want us to release and to become and to unify finally with them. And there's nothing to fear, because you will never lose who you are. Once you know who you are, you'll always be part of the co-creative process to let something else in. And it's not letting something else in for your own ulterior motive, for your ego's wants and needs. It's for the betterment, the healing, the saving of our human race. Because what the mushroom teaches us, if we allow ourselves to open ourselves up to it, it teaches us that there is a war going on, and the war is over the mind, and the battlefield is within ourselves, and we must energetically fine-tune ourselves to something beyond anything that can be manipulated in this realm. We must fine-tune ourselves to something beyond. And once we do that, we become beyond. We become superior intelligence. We become the answer that we're looking for. The mushrooms are the source. And there's teachers out there that will hear this. If you can hear me, that's because you're fine-tuned. That's because it's in you. That's because it's been searching for you. You're fiending for the knowledge. You're fiending for the gnosis. And I'm telling you, once you release yourself, once you go deep into it, once you have the courage, once you're guided or facilitated there, you will finally see and witness that the answer has been here the whole time, and that there is no middleman to the source. There is no middleman to the source. And maybe at that point, we will have the courage and the faith and the knowing to fight back in what's happening. Because what is happening right now is beyond. It's beyond. Man is not smart enough to cage man as it has. And once you awaken to that, and once you know that, and once you see the whole picture, where you see where all this is going, once you see the true slavery that we are, it's sad. It's real sad. But there's hope. And the hope is beyond us. And no one preaches this. No one shares this. And I wonder why. And I wonder why. Because of fear. Because they're trying to contain it, or they're trying to use it. But this is the truth. This is the answer. And this is why I do what I do. Under the guise of therapy, under the guise of healing our egos, under the guise of relieving addiction, whatever, man, whatever. All of that is BS. Once we can have the courage to step outside of ourselves and to fully accept the knowledge, the teachings, then everything about us will be healed, because healing is an idea. What if nothing needs to be healed? What if everything is perfect? And what if we are just waiting to awaken to our perfection? And that's what this work is. This work is doing the work, so you one day see that there is no work to be done. All you must do is listen. You must fine-tune your vessel. You must listen. And as you listen, shit, you start to shift everyone around you. You start to shift everything around you. And that's how we become the full change, without being manipulated, without being controlled, without being bamboozled. So cheers. Remember, the mushroom is alien technology. So speak to it, respect it, set your intention, and don't cross your fingers for a maybe. Demand the revealing of it. Know that it's going to happen. And then you'll see and fully understand that the source of everything we've been taught, all the modalities, everything, yoga, sound healing, Christianity, religions, everything comes from the same place. And then you'll be able to tap into that place. And then it's up to you and your frequency and your vibration to bring something new, something worthy, something that will actually help humanity. It's up to you to bring it back. And that's our point here. That's legacy. And that's the mission. The Ultimate Mushroom Therapy Guidebook. This is everything you need to know about theory, ceremonies, integration, and legal cultivation. This is by myself, Shaman Gabriel, and psychologist Yi Lin. This book has everything you need to know about mushroom therapy, about how to approach this for spirituality, for healing trauma, and for anything that you are finding yourself in your own way. So anything that is in your own way, this will help you unstuck it. Why? Because it starts from the beginning. This book follows a story, a protocol, a lineage, a way to follow the insight of the mushroom. The mushroom speaks, and my calling was to help decipher the way to get anyone to come in contact with the voice of the mushroom and to then become a vessel for it, a healing vessel for others. Hello everyone, Shaman Gabriel. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and also check out this video right here that YouTube thinks you will really enjoy. Thank you for tuning in.